Welcome to our YouTube video lecture on how to join the Student Alumni Group, which also gives you access to the Career Services job information and also gives you the links to the calendar of lectures occurring for both the students and for the students' alumni, like the continuing education lecture series. We use, for purposes of our student alumni contact, Facebook. So www.facebook.com. Now, we're going to cover how to access Facebook, set up my privacy settings to keep my email and contact details private, just for members of the alumni student group, and what it looks like, the job information and the calendar. So with that, I'm going to open up my first Facebook page to give you the example of where we're going. Now, the group is called the Walter H. and Dorothy B. Diamond Graduate Program Alumni and Friends Group. To get there, we're first going to need to open up a Facebook page, that is to join Facebook. When you join Facebook, it's going to allow you to set up a profile. So how do I join Facebook? www.facebook.com and then click join. You'll fill in your name and your email address. You're going to want to use your TJSL email address if you have one already. Otherwise, like me, just use your normal email. I use Gmail account. The important part of setting up your profile is after you've posted your contact email, you can use your telephone and your address. You don't have to. I suggest that everybody put up a picture or two so that all the other students and alumni can see you. The important part is that you set up your privacy settings. In establishing your privacy settings by clicking on privacy in the upper right hand corner of your screen, you're going to want to choose from the drop down menu for your profile, basic info, and all the other choices here, My Network and Friends, or you can be even more private and only choose Only Friends. My networks for me include my Thomas Jefferson network, my Miami network, and other networks of alumni groups like University of Amsterdam and Tulane and so forth that I'm a member of. But if you want to limit it just to the alumni and students, choose Only Friends for all your settings here in your Facebook privacy settings. Secondly, under your contact information, you're also going to want to do the same thing. Choose your Only Friends, I've already done, for all my information other than my website. If you're an alumni or student working for a firm, go ahead and expose your firm website because you want the traffic of business and so forth. By example, in my case, www.llmprogram.org or llmprogram.com, and your address. Now, once you're in Facebook's initial settings, you're going to want to search the program information. So you can, by example, type in Diamond, and in my case, the search already comes up. It immediately is the first thing that's found, but I can type in Diamond LLM Alumni, and that will produce me a set of choices, the first one being the Walter H. and Dorothy B. Diamond Graduate Program Alumni Group. I click on that choice, and this is the screen I'll see. I can look at the other members who have joined so far this past few months that we've set up this group. We have 143 that have joined to date. If I click on that link, I can go through the different students and faculty who have joined, and I'll want to click each one to make them a friend. I've already made every friend, so it doesn't show the button, but it would say make friend or be friends. I would click on that button and it would send me a link. When they become my friends, they're highlighted in blue, and I can go directly to their profile by clicking on their name, like Marshall Langer, who's a faculty member. I can email Marshall from within his profile, send Marshall a message. Now, also within the Facebook group, I have my jobs information. My jobs information is under discussion board. So I'm going to want to click on the discussion board and I'll see academic jobs, US jobs, international jobs, and there are many other topic forms of PhD grants, job articles, government jobs, compliance jobs, and so forth. We're constantly updating this every week with the new jobs that recruiters make available to the students. So you're going to want to click to the latest jobs by clicking on the last window, and we'll delete the jobs every month or so. But you'll see we literally are posting hundreds of jobs every month that are made available to the students of our program. Like, by example, here's a private banking job that pays US $500,000 in Singapore to be the manager of that private banking branch, and they're looking for somebody with an international tax master's of law degree. So perfect for one of the students. Or here's one $175,000 a year in Dubai for a trust services, somebody who's concentrated in the trust degree of the LLM program. Now, in your Facebook, you'll also have a link to the calendar. So when you open up that link, you'll come to the calendar page, as you see by example here on the board, and it gives you access to all the lectures, like the China tax lectures every other week, hosted from Beijing, or the international tax planning lectures on planning corporations, or in this case, the bilateral investment treaties. We have the immigration and tax planning lecture by Alfred Ongapan, who's one of our alumni and now faculty members, who's also with Homeland Security, or the international tax real estate private equity hedge fund lecture. And so on, as you see on the board. Many different choices of lectures that have already been posted for July. We're not in July yet while I'm giving this video YouTube, but when we get closer to July, you'll see every day is filled up with lectures from the different teachers, like international estate planning, transfer pricing, and so on. Okay, if you have questions with accessing your Facebook, go ahead and contact us here at the LLM program, and also be sure to watch the other YouTube lectures like Career Services, Introduction and Information. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you here in the Facebook.